Here we have the Vauxhall Astra 1.4 SRI turbo automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll jump in and run through a few controls on the inside. As you'll notice from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then we'll work our way around the rest of the car from there. So you'll see as we approach the boot that we've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'm going to jump in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that not only is it a fantastic looking car, but it's in great condition the whole way around as well. Just before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in fantastic condition, as are the carpet areas. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and at the top the fuel gauge, oil temperature gauge, and then on the right hand side we've got the speedometer. In the middle you'll see the trip computer with the total miles on this car being displayed, and they are 7,959. You can change the rest of the information that's displayed up on there by using the arrows on the steering wheel. So there's all sorts of things, tyre pressures and trip computers and various other things, but all useful information. We're back out to the steering wheel. Firstly, on the left hand side we've got cruise control, speed limiter, and this button here will help the car in cruise control mode, will help the car maintain a safe distance between you and the car in front. It will actually brake and accelerate to keep that distance or maintain that distance between you and the car in front. So really clever system. You've also got voice activation for the phone, and on the right hand side you've got stereo controls as well as the arrows I was using a moment ago to navigate through the various different trip computer bits on the main screen in front of the steering wheel. Over in the central screen here is where you could pair your phone amongst other things. So it's all touchscreen. So for example, in the top right hand corner we've got satellite navigation. Underneath here we've got home buttons and menu. If we press home it takes us back to the main menu. Audio is where the radio and all those sorts of things are. So this car has got AM, FM and DAB digital radio. And then in terms of media, nothing's connected at the moment. We can connect our Bluetooth device and stream music wirelessly. And we've got a USB connection as well. So loads of ways to listen to music on this car. Beneath that section, we've got the climate control. So fan speed is adjustable on this side. And then temperature over here. And whatever temperature and fan speed you're selecting will be displayed up on this screen as well. And then we've got the fully automatic gearbox. Just in front of the gearbox we've got a few buttons, so we can change the car to sport mode. What that will do is increase the sensitivity of the accelerator pedal, make the steering slightly firmer, and put the gearbox in sport mode as well, so it'll rev slightly higher. We can turn off traction control. Now if I move the camera around to the other side, we can turn off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that off should you wish to. And this is lane departure warning system, so the car will warn you should you drift out of your lane, i.e. if you fell asleep at the wheel. So really useful safety feature there. We then have a 12-volt charging socket just here, and then all the way back in the central armrest we've got the USB connection that I mentioned a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.